Hi, Tallulah here. I was getting ready to go to bed and I wanted to share a little story with you. A pastor walked out of his house one morning and he heard this cat or actually it was a kitten, just mewing away, and he got to looking around and there was a kitten way up in the top of a little tree, and he tried everything he could think of to get this kitten out of the tree. He coaxed it out with some milk and tried cat food and nothing worked. The cat just wasn't going to come out of the tree. So wasn't one of those big trees, it wasn't a big tree. It was a kind of small tree, but it was pretty tall, but it was real flimsy. So the pastor thought, well, I could probably tie a rope on that tree, tie it onto the back of my car, and then pull it over and bend the tree until he could reach the cat. So he did that. He got him a rope and he tied it around the tree and tied it to the bumper of his car. And he started pulling the car forward, and he's watching in the mirror to see how his progress was coming. And he had pulled it over quite a ways, and he thought, well, a little bit further and I'm sure I'll be able to reach that kitten. So he pulled forward a little bit more, and when he did, the rope broke and that tree said, boing! And that cat went flying through the air. And the pastor's like, oh my gosh, what have I done? So he went all around the neighborhood asking all the neighbors that he could think of, or people that he didn't even know on other streets, if anyone had seen a little kitten, a stray kitten. Nobody had seen one. So he finally gave up and went home, and he said his prayers that night, and he said, Lord, I'm just going to have to put that little kitten in your care. And he went on about his business, for the next couple of days. He didn't think too much about it. Well, he went in the grocery store on about the third day and ran into one of his church members. Now, this lady hated cats. I mean, she just really disliked them, and everybody in the church knew it. But in her grocery basket, she had a bag of cat food. So, of course, the pastor couldn't help but ask her. He said, now, everybody knows you don't like cats, so why have you got a bag of cat food in your buggy? She said, well, Pastor, it's like this. My little girl's been asking me for the last, I don't know how long, for a cat. And every time she asks me, I tell her no, because I don't like cats. Well, she asked me again the other day. She's, Mom, can I have a cat? And I said, no. Mom, can I? I said, no. And when she come ask me again, I said, I'll tell you what. When God gives you a cat, then you can have a cat. And I swear, Pastor, I watched her walk out in the backyard, and she got down on her little knees, and out of the sky came this kitten, flying with its legs splayed out, and it landed right in front of her. I saw it with my own eyes. And so the moral of this story for you is, never underestimate the power of God or His sense of humor. Good night from Tallulah.